Hey everyone, welcome to class. Today we'll be meditating and stretching together, starting with a side body stretch on either side, seated with your legs crossed. You'll place your arm overhead and stretch your chest open. Once you repeat on both sides, you can take one leg and cross it over the other. My hip popped at this point. And then you'll lean forward for kind of a cow face pose. Stretching out the hip area, keeping the spine as neutral as you can. And we'll switch sides, placing the opposite leg on top. Balance out your sits bones and lean forward. From here, we'll return to a neutral seat and we'll do some neck stretching. You can place your hand on top of your head and lean your neck to one side. And do the same on the opposite side, stretching out the neck area. From here, we'll do some neck circles in both directions, moving intuitively and in tune with our bodies. Expect to hear some popping and cracking. And then switch sides, going in the opposite direction. And this is called the DJ pose. That's what I call it. Placing your hand on top of your head, you'll take the opposite arm and kind of go back and forth like you're scratching a record. And you'll repeat on the opposite side as well. This really loosens up the shoulders and the neck area. And from here, just sit for a moment as we transition. I prefer to meditate on top of a cushion. That is optional. All props are optional. You can circle out your shoulders, really loosen up that neck area. And here you'll see me taking a blanket and folding it hot dog style, the wide way, multiple times until you get a very skinny, narrow blanket. And that cushion will help you as you sit in your meditation. You can place it underneath of your knees and calves. And we'll begin meditating at this point. I want you to take a few deep breaths and really get in tune with your body. Take note of how you're feeling. Take note of what areas need to be released. And I will check in with you. But I'd really like you to take this time to center yourself and ground yourself. Don't expect to silence all thoughts, but redirect them and understand that this moment is for you and you only. Breathe. At this point, I just want you to check in with yourself. See if there's anything that you need at this time. Do you need to reposition? Do you need to take a deep breath? You should be pretty grounded in your meditation at this point. I want you to continue to hold this space, and I will call you out when it's time. Continue to breathe at your own pace. And again, honoring your body where you are, honoring your mind where you are, and expressing gratitude for the fact that your body is continuing to carry you throughout each day. Remember to give yourself as much grace as you possibly can. And as we close out our meditation today, I want you to think of one thing that you're grateful for. As for me, I am grateful for individuality and remaining authentically myself despite outside influences. I want you to carry that gratitude with you throughout the rest of your day. And to remind yourself that you can always return to this state. You can always take a moment when you need it. When you're ready, we'll open our eyes and bring some life back into the body. You can remove your blanket. Arms overhead. We'll do a few more stretches. We can do some arm circles going backward and then forward. And at this point, you can also remove your cushion. We will do a side stretch with one leg extended. Place the opposite arm overhead and stretch over to the toes. If you can, touch the toes, keeping your chest open. Continue to breathe. And we'll counter this stretch. Leaning back, hips forward, and then we will switch to the opposite side and repeat. So again, one leg bent, one leg extended, opposite arm overhead, chest open, reaching toward the toes. And then we'll counter this stretch. Hips forward, neck back. From here, we'll transition into a kneeling pose. And I'd like you to just sit here for a few breaths. You can inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, just showing y'all from the side view. Continue to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And for our last stretch, you can stand, and we'll slowly transition into a yogi squat, keeping your spine neutral and straight, legs bent, feet flat on the floor. You can use your elbows to keep your knees spread. And I'd like you to sit here, breathing at your own pace, really stretching out the hip area and the lower back. And that is the end of our class today. Thank you for joining. See you soon.